Hi, everyone. Welcome to this introduction to the MSc on AI for Sustainable Development. I'm very happy that you are considering this as your next step. My name is Maria Perez Ortiz. I am an associate professor at UCL, and I am the program director of this master. So I'm going to give you a quick introduction to this new master that has been running since 2021. So the program lies at the intersection of many different domains, all of which are very timely. The first one being AI, sustainability, development theories, which is a set of social science theories, but also responsible innovation and AI safety. So it's a unique program on AI that is looking at how do we develop AI, but also what is the impact that AI is having on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals agenda? What are the cases in which it's impacting positively? What are the cases in which it's impacting negatively? And how can we think about technological design in such a way that we keep the positives, but we also try to minimize the negatives? So we'll be exploring some of today's biggest questions and challenges facing humanity. Through this journey, you will build a solid foundation on AI, which will also give you experience in AI for good projects. So this is a unique program worldwide, and it gives you many different career prospects. So it could be exclusively AI, or it could be AI applied to different environmental topics or social topics. You could also be looking at AI auditing and ethics, AI policy, and much more. UCL is recognized for its contribution to sustainability across different departments. So we are also engaging with other departments in the topic, and they are bringing us also projects for you to do throughout your journey with us. So as part of the master, you will have to work on a long thesis dissertation. And so we are engaging with those departments to have theses that span across many domains. So one of the departments that we've been engaging with, for example, is earth sciences. We also have great connections to industry, as you will see in the presentation. And the program has a focus on project-based learning. So you will learn in many cases through developing those skills, focusing on one specific project. And because we want to give you the chance to personalize your own learning, in many cases, you can choose the project accordingly to your goals, to your interests, etc. So perhaps if you come to us and you're interested in human rights, you can explore that part of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. If you come to us and you're interested more on the environmental side, you can also explore things like climate action or life on land, life on oceans. So this shows a bit of the program structure, specifically the compulsory modules. So you'll have foundations of AI, probabilistic modeling, deep representations and learning, AI for sustainable development, and then applied AI. And then the two remaining modules are related to the project, to this thesis dissertation that I mentioned. Beyond this, you will also have to do or choose two optionals or elective modules. So you will have around 4 modules per term, both in term 1 and 2. And in term 3, you will exclusively work on your dissertation. The modules in the first term aim to build the foundations of AI, but also give you a general view of sustainability. The modules in the second term expand a bit this knowledge that you have already gained and give you more practical and applied skills. Then, as I mentioned, in term 2, you will have to choose electives. And some of those electives, for example, are responsible AI or natural language processing. Generally, you will have gained a broad range of skills that go from, for example, knowing how to do a standard pipeline of either data science or machine learning, going from collection of data to pre-processing, to exploratory data analysis, to thinking about the different AI models that can match the task well, to running those models, to optimizing the hyperparameters of those models, to presenting the results, doing ablation studies, and many other things. It will also give you a broad range of soft skills. This could be presentation skills, writing reports, and so on. And generally a big vision of topics such as sustainability, development, safety, ethics, and so on. By the end, you will be industry ready, and you will have had opportunities to engage with many industry projects through the dissertation. So we've had previous projects with many companies, for example, on agriculture, on AI ethics, on climate change science, on human rights, and so on. We also have many connections to different industry partners like CarbonRe, which is a startup in the space of AI for decarbonization. And we are generally open for you to personalize, as we've said, your journey, but also your connections to industry. So we will also discuss with many of you whether you might want to think about what projects you will be interested in tackling later on for your dissertation. And we'll try to find either an industry partner or someone within the department or across UCL that might be able to work with you on that topic. So our graduates have gone to tech startups, to big tech companies, to government, as civil servants, to research institutes, to big tech consulting firms. They have started PhDs, and some of them have even created their own startup and have started their entrepreneurship journey. UCL also offers many networking opportunities, as you will see, including a very useful career service. In terms of program teaching and assessment, you will only have a few hours in the class per day. The rest is self-study, so you'll have to watch videos, read papers, do coursework, etc. You will also have labs with real-world applications and giving you hands-on experience. For example, you will build models that make progress towards one of the SDGs in the lab. And most assessment is based on individual courseworks, often with the ability of choosing your own topic of interest. Other assessments will be based on exams. Finally, there's many departmental facilities that will be available to you, including hardware and software. Location is UCL Bloomsbury, so very much in central London. And you will have access to many student societies and facilities. And I recommend specifically the UCL AI Student Society, which has around 1,000 members. And it's a great way of also networking with your peers and also meeting more people that are working in AI across different departments. You might also have potential access to the UCL AI Center for your thesis dissertation. This is all from me. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and this gave you a better idea of the program.